Today we have arrived into Polish city called Łódź, or someone likes to say Lodz. The city has a long and interesting history, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to look for street art, to leave the stickers, and do everything we did before in these YouTube series.
This is more than just travel. It's a journey across Europe where the streets are the real gallery, loud, raw and illegal. Art that doesn't ask for permission. I am a designer and an artist myself, and I'm on a mission to document street art while traveling with my family and leave my own mark behind. Welcome to the European Street Art Tour of 2025.
And this city has, if I'm not mistaken, the longest trading street in Europe. 3.5 or 5 kilometers of this Piotrkowska street is all cafes, restaurants, bars, striptease clubs, and so on. So this is the longest street. You can walk and sit down basically anywhere, get food, get drinks. And as it is a public holiday today, you can see the streets are packed. And the party here goes on and on until the morning. It never stops. One thing that I really like about the city, they have many murals, and one mural especially I know because it's made from the Gomeos Brothers. I don't know if we can visit it, but I'm surely gonna show you some images. And basically the whole city has many stickers, many street art vibes, so it's very lively, very party, very party hard place. So there are many visitors bring many stickers, street art and so on. So it's very interesting place to visit. There's an active street in the middle, and on both sides there are all the restaurants, cafes, and everything is packed. It's like a giant festival which never stops. And in the evening the lights come on, all the lanterns turn, and it looks even better, and the party starts to get even harder. First order of business is to get some food, to get some beer in me, and then we can continue and walk around and see what's going on. Cheers. We sat down in this Pizzanova because this is one of the rare places where you can get a gluten-free pizza. And because my wife cannot eat gluten, then we take this chance every time we get to eat something gluten-free. A brief history would be basically in 1800s there were only 800 citizens in this city, but then came a great industrial revolution and Łódź became one of the biggest textile manufacturers that could compete with Moscow, and their population grew even faster than Hamburg or Manchester, and they gained around 300,000 citizens. And most of them were, I think, Jews, and most of them were foreigners. And that's why when came World War, there were a lot of changes. And in modern days, Łódź is a kind of a center for many cultural happenings, for art, and Łódź has, as I understand, one of the oldest film schools still going strong. And the main attraction is this Piotrkowska street, which has very eclectic buildings, because when the manufacturing was growing, there were buildings for, like, let's say, the working class, and buildings for manufacturing owners. That's why some buildings are nothing special, and some buildings are just eccentric and crazy. Interestingly enough, the city has somehow acquired all this industrial heritage and turned it into commercial spacing. For example, one of the biggest manufactories, they have turned into basically a center for families, for people to go and have a good time, with malls and shops, and it's called Manufaktura. And there's even evidence how the old manufacturing factory looked, and how the new, they preserved basically everything from the old factory as it was and it is now today, and you can visit and go watch cinema. The same goes if you walk down the street. There's a Łódź off Piotrkowska called. It's basically the same, a large large factory area converted to co-working spaces, to little boutiques, souvenir shops, restaurants. And that's what I love about this city. It's like a big mash of industrial inheritance slash art slash food, everything that I love. Art, food, music, and just having a good time, and not looking back that the city had such a difficult time. We got finally our food, and the portions are huge. I got vegetarian because I wanted vegetarian mozzarella, because I cannot eat cheese, and this is the gluten free.
In Poland, there's a tradition eating pizza with the garlic sauce.
I think Italians will turn in their grave if they see this. But I don't have any garlic sauce, but you have garlic sauce. So I'm garlic sauce free. The pizza was freakishly amazing. Really good. People find it that this is the most characteristic building of Łódź, and it belonged to a famous printer who started the Łódź newspaper. And in the center of it is Jan Gutenberg statue, which is the founding father of movable printing press, and it has some dragons with shiny bellies just to attract attention. But you can find this on many postcards, as this is the very, very unique building. Our tour of Łódź ended pretty quickly as it got dark and there's too many people to walk around, so I think we're gonna come back in the morning and I'll show you the things I wanted to show you. But first of all, tour of our smallest apartment in Łódź. I can't even step inside. This is the entrance, yeah? Come on, let me walk you. Welcome to my crib. Let's get the refrigerator out of the way.
So we step into the kitchen where we have a tiny desk, kitchen sink, refrigerator, tabletop stove, and then you have the first sleeping place. And right up there is a toilet, and I think the shower is bigger than this room. So yeah, priorities, right? And right next to the refrigerator in the kitchen, you have these crazy steep stairs. That you need to get into the second floor. And second floor is not for the tall people because the ceiling is right here. But at least you get a office. 2 chairs in office, a desk lamp, always useful for reading. And then you have the master bedroom. Master bedroom consists of a mattress on the floor. You have your own wardrobe. That is pretty exclusive for Łódź. And a flat screen TV. So you can lay down and enjoy all the hot porn you can find on the internet. And then we have a door where somebody at night comes and snatches you. So this is a quick tour of this epic mini apartment. Look how steep is the staircase going down. Not suitable for children, that's for sure. Not suitable for beer drinkers, that's for sure. Coming down this way is really hard. So I think I'm gonna take the couch, which is like 1.5 meters long, but still I'm not taking chances with those stairs at night when I have to take a piss. And now a message from our sponsor, which is me. Yes, I wanted to show you what I have on my Etsy store. I am selling my original artworks that I'm painted on thick plywood. You can find my Etsy store by the same name as this YouTube channel, My Creative Disorder, where you can find the stickers that are in this series. I have a sticker pack with larger ones, with smaller ones. Also, there are art prints, small art prints, or maybe you like something bigger. You can get bigger as you wish, and even nice, funky, made from original artwork pillows. And of course there are t-shirts and many more. So visit My Creative Disorder at Etsy. All the links are down in the description. And this is the end of the sponsored message. And let's continue on with the video. Good morning from Łódź. We continue to explore the city. It's a nice morning and I can finally show you the spots I wanted to show you yesterday. This morning I'm ditching my family. I'm taking a scooter. Where is it? I'm taking a little electric scooter to get faster in the city, show you all the spots. Let's leave a tile and check out what Łódź has to offer. There used to be a dope-ass painting here. I don't know if it's still here. Where was it? Oh, it's still here. Cool. Somebody made an... Who made it? We can find out. Michael Maka on Instagram. He made Andy Warhol painting, but into a vegan soup. Oh, it's so nice to see here that it's still up and going. And it's not even a poster. It's made on, I think it's made on plywood or high density fiber. So nice to see that nobody has tagged it or smashed it. It's been here for years, I think. I think this place by the Campbell's soup would be a nice place where to leave our tile.
let's add some last of our good glue. Leave it by the Campbell's soup so you know where to find it. So where's our Campbell's soup? Here's our Campbell's soup, and we'll just leave it. Oh no, that's not a good spot. This is much better. Here. That's good. And you can find it right next to the Campbell's soup. So this is one of the unique places in Łódź I wanted to show you. As you can see, all of the housing exterior is covered in these broken glass, broken mirror, should I say. And the story, there is a story behind it. That's why I like this art, almost art installation, even more. So the artist who made this is, by the way, this is called the Rose Passage. You can find it at the end of Piotrkowska street. And the artist has a daughter called Rose, and Rose had an illness in her eye, Aryz, and she basically only saw really little. The image that she saw from the world was distorted and scrambled, and the artist wanted to remake what her daughter was going through, so she distorted the reality through broken glass. And I can almost see that these right here are made like flowers, like roses. I don't know if that was intentional, but I see it that way. And you can see the reflection from the mirror drops down on pavement, and when the sun changes, this passage changes with it. And I think this is really, really unique. And it isn't all that much advertised here, because it's a bit away from all the bars, all the nightlife. And you can see here, it's 9:30 in the morning. There's nobody here. It should be packed with tourists. And then they have made a little seating area where we can chill out. But yeah, this passage is something else. I like it so much. I bring everyone here when we come visiting. Also, we can see somebody left us nice cool street art here. So if you ever plan to come to Łódź, don't forget to come to this Rose Passage. It's amazing. I don't know how to photograph it because the sun shines and the light changes, and you can barely understand that this is all mirrors, all little bits of mirror. But let's venture on. I don't have much time. I want to show you the Os Gemeos mural, which is on the other side of the street. Not other side, at the other end of the street. I just wanted to show you how this place looks in the daytime when we mostly travel. You see here, yesterday it was bustling, full of people, bars working, people shouting, music, and there's nothing. If you come by day, you wouldn't even know that there's a huge party going on every evening. Yeah. Somehow I like that city and this city. Morning city, I guess, is even better for me. At least you can move, you can travel much, much faster than in the evening. In the evening, you have to sit down and just chillax. I think this one is commissioned by the city, and this shows basically the birth of Łódź. Łódź, there's an interesting thing that the place is written like Lodz, but there was a change in Polish language. When the L letter is crossed over, they pronounce it as a double V. That's why the city name is Łódź. But Lodz, if you know Russian, sounds a lot like Lodka. And that is correct because the symbol of the city is a boat that you can see here. The legend goes somewhat, a man came with a boat here, settled, and the city began to grow. That's why on this mural there's a huge boat. But I brought you here to see the Os Gemeos painting because this is the first one I've seen in my life. I only seen him in the books. All the street art books I have at home, there always was some murals of Os Gemeos Brothers. But again, this is not a good way to film it because the sun is shining right on us. It would be preferable if I could step back a little bit, but then we're in the sun and you cannot see anything. This wonderful, wonderful mural. It's hella big. How much time? We don't have much time. Let's quickly venture into there. But that's the story I was telling you about, how they take their industrial inheritance and turn it into something cool. And they have a lot of art in here. Even the gate number is painted, which is lovely. As I remember, there was some painting on this wall. Oh no, they painted over it. It was supposed to be here. But still, there's a bunch of stickers. A lot of things going on. And they converted basically a manufacturing area into a new, hip, very cool place to visit, to come for a dinner. And the stores, barber shops and furniture stores. But mostly it's bars and cafes. And I don't know if it's open, but I want to show you one souvenir shop that is really, really nice. And for example, the building is still running, and what I really excited about, see these windows? These windows are steel. They didn't change it. So all the framing is still steel. I don't know how it is for them in the winter. Isolation must be really tough, but this place looks amazing. As I said, one of my dream cities is New York and Brooklyn, and these staircases and windows give me that vibe. So it turns out the store I wanted to show you has moved. And let's go find it if they will let us film inside. I just wanted to show you how cool people are selling their designs and artworks and fashion. He said it's somewhere by the theater Pinocchio, which is somewhere here around this corner. And this all used to be an old abandoned building, I guess. It looks brand new, but at least kept in the same style. Here is that place. So basically it's behind the big factory, right next to the Pinocchio Theater. It's hard to miss it. Right next to the children playground, right next to where Filip Skraba is making his videos. So Tu Nie Stal. It's basically a Polish design store, as I understand. And there's many cool things you can buy. For example, a t-shirt with pickled gherkins. What I like the most about this store is the variety, it's the quality, and if you're a graphic designer like me, then you will be in for a treat. There's so many things that are in the theme of graphic design, even these shirts. little cups. Water bottles. Many things are on the theme of bicycling, because that's what you have to do. Stay healthy. Every corner is hip and cool if you're into mushroom picking. Very, very nice place. And they have a lot of books for children, but the books for children are in Polish, but still, look at this swag. You even have soaps, artisan posters. Stickers, and we all love stickers. Oh, this is nice. Different enamel pins. Floppy disk. Lots of colorful books. Feels like everything, the illustrations, like real artists have been working on this, not AI. Children's clothing, even more books. And they have a hip cafe here, look. Tell me this is not amazing. Look at the chair, just look at the chair. The vintage chair given his second life with some new upholstery. Ah, for me this is very inspiring. I like it very much. The store is great, it's fantastic. I know all this vibe of this, how do you say, on this block is fantastic. Like the little things. Right outside the store, they have these huge block seating areas. Of course, this block will be here for hundreds of years, but look at this basic adding. They added this little basic table, and that's it. You can come sit here, work, drink coffee, and the tables are at each bench. And it's so welcoming. It's so cool, I don't know. I love it when the city is for people and not the city is taking away from people. That's all the time we have for Łódź. Yeah, sorry. Must come again. This place is amazing. In summer, it's just a party non-stop. Then you can hear music blasting, and they had, at least before, they had this like a street food area where there are different trucks parked, and you can see, okay, something is here. They have, of course, some colorful graffiti, seating areas. Oh, nice. Only the trash bins, the trash containers, somehow obscure all the nice things. I like that one. That one's really nice. And some things here cannot even read it because of this trash can. But this place comes alive in the summer. There are many trucks here. You can get some Vietnamese food, some ducks and some noodle. Oh, look at the, looks like a train. I like when cities have some kind of street art in them. As we filmed in the first video in Warsaw, there was this sign that said, "City without street art has no soul." Yeah, that's pretty much it. Totally agree with it. You have to have nice buildings and you have to have nice architecture, but you also have to have some character. So come to this place if you want to see cool stuff. Thank you for watching this video till the end. I have a special giveaway just for you. All you need to do is comment below and have the phrase "I want some stickers," and one of you will get this pack of 10 stickers. For those of you who didn't win, don't be sad. I'm opening up my Patreon page where you can have access to my Discord where we can chat, or you can become a member to my art club where I will be sending out stickers, art prints, lino cut prints, and all that good stuff. But if you want to support me, you can always drop me a coffee right here on this QR code in my Ko-fi profile. That's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm very glad and I'm happy that I could entertain you and show you something new, and hope you're waiting for the next episode that's coming really soon. So thank you for watching and see you in the next one.